She just came in. It's like a political campaign just on here. Joanna Smith's in here. You got your political campaign director, Bubba.
That's right. He's campaign manager.
Passing out these cool hats. If you check it out, we'll have the webcam going, and you can check it out there. The little political hats.
We look good. I know. Come on in here, everybody.
Oh, thank you.
Vote for Joanna Smith. What if we are voting for you? Before we get to songs, you got your guitar and everything. What are we gonna? What's your first thing you're gonna win? What's the election?
Okay, the election is to have my song played on the radio.
It's a good election.
What's the name of your song?
The name of the song is called "We Can't Be Friends," and election day is September the 17th.
But are you good? I like that. Are you wanting friends though?
Well, yes. How I do. I want all the friends I can get.
We need to talk to Bubba, your campaign manager. Bubba, that's bad choice of songs if you want her to have friends.
I know, exactly.
That's what women have been telling me all of my life. 4 more spins. 4 more spins.
All right, so we can't be friends September 17th.
That's right.
You want to play it for us real quick?
I'd love to.
Can you do that one? And then I want to find out, because I know you're a college dropout.
Oh, so true.
And I want to hear about that.
So true.
But let's hear this. You got your guitar man along with you?
Okay, I got him. He's going to scoot in, I guess.
Scoot in, because we have that one microphone.
And,
actually, you go over to this one here.
What, this one?
Yeah, pull that down, and you can do that one right there. And your name is?
Clint.
That's Clint.
Clint's the Oklahoma boy.
Where from?
Yeah.
I graduated from Locust Grove.
He's a Locust Grove man.
Isn't that crazy?
Look at that.
I know. It's rare we get to do hometown visits, but here we are.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, from Locust Grove, on the guitar, it's Clint.
Ingersoll.
Quiet.
I was like, either clapping should happen or a last name should come.
Something should happen. All right, we can't be friends. Let's hear it.
All right, are we playing this? Are we
We're
doing
ready.
this?
Let's do it.
Okay, here's my first single. It's called We Can't Be Friends. We can't be friends. You can't drop by. If I run into your brother, can't tell him to tell you how. You can't call, I can't pick up. We can't meet for margaritas. I can't wear that dress you love. 'Cause you look at me like I want you to. Then we'll brush hands like we accidentally always do. We'll stay too late, we'll laugh too hard, hug too long, and that ain't too far from waking up right where we've always been. We can't be friends, we both know that. You can't tell me you don't love her, and I've got no right to ask, so I'll pretend like I don't care. I won't send a birthday card, and if you see me out somewhere, don't look at me like I want you to. 'Cause we'll brush hands like we accidentally always do. We'll stay too late, we'll laugh too hard, hug too long, and that ain't too far from waking up right where we've always been. We can't be friends. We can't be friends, it's just too tough. It's not that I don't love you, it's that I love you way too much. And we'll just end up here again. We can't be friends.
can't be friends.
Drum solo.
That is Joanna
I
Smith.
know.
What is that song?
I know. It's a
I was like, oh, so you can't be friends.
You know what I like about it is it's this touching voice.
Oh,
It is-
thank you.
It's just smooth.
Thank you.
And I thought during the middle of it, as Natalie was crying, I think, so can she get gritty?
Oh,
Do you have any
grit. Oh,
gritty?
we got
I mean,
some grit.
Can
for
you
ya.
get gritty?
We
Come
got
on
some grit
now.
for you.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Her influences are the Judds.
Well, a little bit of grit right there.
There you
Yes.
go. There you
But we had talked before that about how you were a college dropout.
This is true.
And it's always good to say, here's
I'm
your
a
hero.
nerdy college dropout.
Oh,
Why
To
you
my
say
mother's
nerdy?
to my mother's dismay. Well, here's the deal.
Yeah.
So, my mom's an educator.
oh,
And
great for you.
I actually, believe it or not, loved school.
Mm-hmm.
I just love it. I love the highlighters. I love the pencils. I love the pens. I love the new notebooks and the books. and
Trapper
everything.
keeper.
That's not
Trapper
the
keepers.
part you're supposed
I
to
love trapper
love.
keepers. I know. I love everything about school.
That's like saying when you go to work, I love work. I like the clothes and the shoes.
I know. But I do. I love to study too.
Uh-huh.
But I went to Auburn for a year, and then Nashville, I got this little opportunity to sing in this band in Nashville, and I just thought that was it. I was like, oh, I've made it. I've arrived. I'm about to be a star. So I took off, and I quit school, and I moved to Nashville. And unfortunately, it wasn't quite the opportunity I had imagined it to be, and they kind of like didn't call for a while.
Oh.
So weird.
Yeah, totally. And I mean, they didn't give me a reason, but then they fired me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I know, it's so sad, but it was the best thing that ever happened to me. But it took a good 5 or 6 years before I got my record deal, and I was so broke at one point that I was like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be doing this. So I applied to Vandy,
Mhm.
and I
Vanderbilt
went,
University?
yes,
Mhm.
yes, and I went back to school, and so yeah, and Vanderbilt, it's kind of a funny story, but Vanderbilt, I ended up looking like I lived under the 8th Avenue Bridge because I was working at Tootsie's at the time on
I
set.
love that place.
So you came
Yeah.
to school smelling like cigarettes?
Oh yeah, oh
Nice.
yeah. And so they ended up giving me a scholarship and a little financial aid, and so I kind of lived off Vanderbilt for a semester. So I made it work.
So did you graduate Vanderbilt?
I didn't. I'm still enrolled. I'm on
Good
a leave of
fit.
absence that's indefinite.
You're going to come back with $1
Still a
billion
dropout.
bucks. And you're good to go.
I know. I'm still a dropout.
Scariest thing when you moved to Nashville? 18. What's the scariest thing?
Oh, dude, listen. I'd never driven on the interstate.
Really?
And you know.
How
and
big was
so-
the town you were from?
It was 1,500 people.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I strike out in my little Explorer Sport. I love that thing, and I hit the interstate, and I mean monsoon. I'm talking about the bottom dropped out right in the middle of all the merging in Nashville, and I was like, I'm gonna die. It's over.
This
It's
is it.
over.
This is my
Semi
time.
trucks and all that. It was scary.
That's crazy. So you're from Georgia, and what do you think of all, like, Luke Bryan's from Georgia?
I
Jason
know.
Aldean? What do you think of all
Isn't
that?
it crazy? It seems like there's just this crop. You could go on and on of all the people from Georgia, and I'm glad to be in good company, but it's funny, Luke and I actually knew each other before either of us moved to Nashville. And his
Did you date?
family, oh no,
Okay, just
I
wanna
did
make
have
sure.
a major
I was gonna
crush
say,
on
you're
him.
a lot
Did ya?
younger.
I'm a good 10 to 12 years
Yeah.
younger than Luke, and I had a major crush on Luke.
Who doesn't?
Oh, I know, isn't he cute?
Mm-hmm.
But I love Luke's wife Caroline too. But he would come over and go fishing with my dad,
Cool.
and they would play guitars, and I just used to think, oh my gosh, he is just my dream guy, and I love country music, and
How funny. So would he sing the songs with your dad that he sings now?
no, I remember very vividly him coming over to fish with my daddy, and Luke's kind of ADD. I don't know if you've been to a Luke show lately.
Oh, he's
but
all over the
he's
place.
all over the place. And we had a piano, and we had a guitar, and he's like, oh, man, Miss Tony, let me have that guitar right there. And so he picks it up, and he's like, I'm fixing to play all the best country song I've ever heard. It's called The Tin Man by Kenny Chesney. And so he played The Tin Man.
How weird.
I just remember that.
How funny.
Now, do you have a gritty one you could do for us?
Oh, yes.
Or if you want to play
sir.
Tin Man by Kenny
I have
Chesney.
one question. Is it
What?
too early for a murder mystery type song?
No, it's
You
never
like
early.
killing people.
Okay, perfect. Well, here's
all
the
good.
deal. The song has a short backstory. I was at a restaurant in Ruidoso, New Mexico. Cue the spooky music. And I was going to this restaurant. It's a really cool place. It was a mom and pop. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was a mom and pop type establishment. I'm talking to the waitress, and I'm like, this is a cool place. Tell me about it. She tells me a couple things, and then she leans in, and she's like, well, you know, we had to shut this place down in the middle of the week not long ago. And I was like, really? Why? And she said, well, Ma called Pop, one of the young waitresses, and she broke every dish in this restaurant. So I was like, I'm going to write that song, and I believe the best stories are the ones you can't make up, only embellish. So here we go. There's a little cafe in town where the two main roads come together. The kind of place where the food is great, the gossip is even better. Mary Nell opened the doors in '88 with her husband Johnny. They must have had him a fight last night. This time they burned more than that coffee. I don't know how the fire got started, but I heard the deputy mention maybe Johnny left something turned on in the kitchen. Right now the whole town's talking, trying to put together the reset and all the places, broken dishes. In the lot is Johnny's old truck, and that Nissan belongs to the waitress. I don't see Mary Nell's car anywhere, but hey, I'm no detective. I look around, it sure seems like the whole town's just 3 people missing. Well, there's a rumor flying around of what they might find when they start fishing. I don't know how the fire got started, but I heard the deputy mention maybe Johnny left something turned on in the kitchen. Right now the whole town's talking, trying to put together the pieces and all the places, broken It's all a mystery, a big old tragedy. Where will we go to figure it out? There ain't but one sure thing, it sure ain't happening. And Mary Nell and Johnny's place now. Don't know how the fire got started, but I heard the deputy mention maybe Johnny left something turned on in the kitchen. Right now the whole town's talking, trying to put together the pieces and all the places, broken dishes. Whoa, 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 yeah. Broken dishes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a little cafe in town where the two main roads come together. That kind of place where the food is great, but the gossip even better.
Yeah.
I tried to play that sneeze for so long.
Oh no!
That was good.
That was good.
Thank you.
Breaking
Thank
dishes.
you.
All right, so is Joanna Smith, the single is We Can't Be Friends, but you want to be friends with them anyways.
That's true.
All right.
Very true. We can be friends on Facebook, everything, but if you're my ex-boyfriend, absolutely not.
Nothing happening there. September
I love that
17th.
song.
Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. This has been fun. Y'all are so energetic and fun.
Well, that's 'cause
We've
we've had-
been up for 4 hours.
Ah, gotcha.
I've been up longer than Natalie. She just gets up right in time to come to the
Oh, I
show.
gotcha.
You know.
I gotcha. Well, I'm awake now and ready to rock.
Well, thank
See
you so
guys.
much.